Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Classical High School for the Boverini Consolation round of girls. For Lynn English, number 11 is Raven Rapley. Number 12 is Sheila Mannon.
Number 13, Ellie Guidi.
Number 3 is
Number 32,
Ely Guidi.
Tommy
32 is Tommy Hill. And 44 is Stacy Abreu.
Stacy Abreu. The head coach of the Lady Bulldogs is
Mackenzie Charles, the head coach.
And now for the Swampscott Big Blue, number 4, Grace.
For Swampscott, number 4 is Grace DeGrande.
Mackenzie
Number
Kearney.
10 is Mackenzie Kearney.
Number 15, Nikki Rosa.
15 is Nikki Rosa.
Number 24, Ella Sprague.
Ella Sprague is
And number
24.
32, Emily.
32 is Emily Guini.
The head coach of the Big Blue, Caitlin Leonard.
Caitlin Leonard leads the way for the Swampscott Big Blue. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll have the day get underway.
Rise, remove your hats and caps for the playing of our national anthem.
So we're starting day 2 of the annual Walter Boverini tournament. Swampscott stepped in a couple of years ago when Lynn Tech stepped out. It used to be all 4 Lynn schools. It still is all 4 Lynn schools for the boys version. Swampscott lost to Classical English, lost to St. Mary's. And that was both ways in the boys as well. So it's going to be Classical and St. Mary's, boys and girls, in the Boverini final. English looking to get back to 500. They're 2-3. Swampscott looking for their first win. Nikki Rose will jump against Sheila Mannon for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs in their maroon and white. Swampscott in all white. English will get a chance to get on the board first. Swampscott goes straight man to man. Ellie Guidi has been the force for the Bulldogs. Pass inside the bounce pass. Hard to give the bounce pass in traffic, and they gave it anyway. It went off. Mannon went out of bounds. English goes full court pressure. They knock over the top to Sprague. Nikki Rose with the basketball. Canny back to Rose. They just did save it. Picked off by Guidi. Lost it off the dribble, got it back. Tommy Hill lets it fly. Doesn't hit anything, goes out of bounds. Again, they go over the top to Sprague, and it'll be DeGrande bringing it up. Nice pass. Great pass inside to Sprague. Rosa drew the defense and kept her head up. She was able to see Sprague wide open underneath. Abreu can't answer back. The follow no good. The follow again is going to pick up a foul. Good hard work inside by Rapley, coming up with a couple of rebounds. And should be at the line trying to tie the game up. Off the rim with the first one. She makes one. Rapley gets English on the board. And they go full court. And they get it to Sprague again and just beat the 5-second call. DeGrande pushing it up. Rosa in the middle. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. A little too much mustard on the pass. And a little too high for Kenny to handle. And it went out of bounds. So English with a chance to get their first lead. Swampscott goes three-quarter trap. Guidi gets stuck but got rid of it. And now Swampscott drops back. Almost thrown away. And Hill gets called for a double dribble. Tipped and knocked away by Mannon. Once again, over the top to Sprague to beat the pressure. And he'll give it to DeGrande to bring up. And Steps calls. She took a running start. Green before she put the ball on the floor. This is like a home game for Swampscott. This is their third game. They played a game before the tournament against Classical. Then they played Classical here. Now English throws it away. And then they play Classical again here at the first game of the tournament. And now they're playing English here. So this is, if they play 20 games, the only place they'll play more games is their home court. Again, they'll let DeGrande bring it up. Bounce pass to Rosa. Can't hit the shot. Sprague follows and gets fouled. Low scoring here in this first period. We played 2.5 minutes. We only had one basket. Too strong with the shot. No good. Tip. Guidi had it, lost it, got it back. English with a chance again to take the lead. Still 2-1. Perry with the shot, no good. Sprague with the rebound. Perry got knocked down. Grandi with the shot. No good. Sprague with the follow. Trying to get a piece of it, tipped it, couldn't control it. They'll give it to Guidi to bring up. Guidi's going to get called for steps. She tried to force it going in, and she couldn't get through 3 defenders. Wound up turning around, backing in. Took 3 or 4 steps. Again, they go over the top to Sprague. Kick out to Kearney. Perry gets it ahead to Rapley. That's one of those where it's a charge, no, it's a block, it's a charge, no, it's a block. Well, it's a block. Rapley is back at the line for 2 more. She made 1. They've got 5-1 on the board. There's only been 1 basket scored. Off the rim, no good. Dick. Dick. Two. Rapley ties it at 2. They're trying to fix the scoreboard. They got 5-1. It's 2-2. Yeah. 2-2. Rosa got shut off. And again, that little low pass down around the ankles. If you make the chest pass, Sprague's an easy layup. Tip. Knocked away by Roswick, was out of bounds. We got a foul. Okay. 50. Steps call. To get it again to Sprague to get the ball up court. Sprague outside with the basketball. Rosa has to track it down. Kearney. DeGrande lets it fly too far. Rosa lets it fly off the rim at the buzzer. DeGrande ties up Rapley and they go to the floor. Sprague can't hit it. Weedy comes away with it. Weedy shot, no good. Weedy tracks the rebound down. Goes to the basket, gets hit, she'll go to the free throw line. In and out with the first one. Weedy gets on the board. Rosa against Rapley. Dumps it down to Sprague. Can't hit the shot. Out off Guidi. Inside to Rosa. Can't hit it. Sprague kept it alive. DeGrande can't hit it. And it goes out off Swampscott. Dorsey gets it, gets tied up. English calls a timeout. They still have 5-2 on the board. It's 3-2 English. They're trying to connect with the scorekeeper now. It should be English 3-2. Swampscott got the first basket. English still looking for their first basket. They got 3 free throws. I don't know where they got 5. There's only been 1 basket made in the game. Like Swampscott's in a 2-3 zone. From dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Rosa with the rebound. Rosa knocks it down. And they put it up to 7, and it's only 4. Dorsey from dead in the corner, throws in a 3. De Grande to Rosa. Sprague wide open, missed the layup. Sprague shot no good. Hill comes away with the rebound. Hill outside. Dorsey and Hill playing catch. Meanwhile, the clock is running down. Abreu with the fall away got hit by Sprague. She'll go to the line. Abreu at the line for 2. Off the rim, no good. Off the rim again, it goes long. Dorsey tracks it down. Inside to Abreu. No good, gets her own rebound. And she banked it in, but they're not going to give it to her. They call steps. She backed away and banked it in. Rosa almost lost it. She didn't realize she was double teamed. Stolen away by Perry. They got to get it up. The period ended. So the period ends. I've got English on top 6-4. They've got Swampscott on top 7-5. So we'll have to see how that straightens out at the end of period 1. English has the basketball and a 2-point deficit. Guidi looking to go to the basket. A wild shot by Guidi. Keeney comes out of the pack with it, has to slow it down. She's 1 on 5. Stout, off the rim, no good. Guidi with the rebound. And throws it in. So we finally straightened it out. Rosa got a 3 that I didn't see. One of the Ripley free throws they took away. So it was 7-5, and Green's basket has tied it at 7. And now Guini's going to get 2 at the line. Off the rim, no good. So we straightened it out at 7-7. First one was short, second one was too long. And again, English has a chance to get their first lead. They want to refuse the penalty. She drove in the lane and threw it up and got it, but they're going to call it a foul on the drive. So we've played just about a minute and 1 second here in the second period. English will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Inside to Perry, throws it in. Quick throw in. And Swampscott wants a timeout. They just very quickly threw it to Perry. She caught it. As she caught it, she threw it up. And it went in. And English has their first lead of 9-7. So we finally settled everything down with the score. I think for a while they thought that English was the home team. Swampscott is the home team. English has scored 4. Swampscott hasn't scored yet in this period. This is the consolation round of the annual Walter Boverini tournament. And Walter would be very happy. The proceeds goes to scholarships for worthy high school kids, and that was a main thrust of Walter Boverini. He was a great man of character, a terrific gentleman, and he was very conscious of the kids. And he worked very hard for the youth. He coached football at a couple of places in the city. But wherever he went, whatever he can do to help kids, he got them jobs, helped get them scholarships. English going against the trap. Guidi gets it ahead. Abreu goes to the basket and throws it in. 6 in a row for English. They throw it away. Everything going English's way, and now Manning takes steps. A little too quick to go to the basket, forgot to put it on the floor. Allison Trebendis coming in the game for the Big Blue. The press has been bothering Swampscott. They go over the top, tipped away. It got tipped to Perry from Dorsey. Swampscott staying in that 2-3 zone. Perry from dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Abreu with the rebound, falling away, gets hit. Nice job by Stacy Abreu. Abreu will get 2 at the line, only a sophomore. Off the back rim with the first one. Abreu makes that one. Seven in a row by English here in the second period. And they lead it 12-7. Missed the shot. Did everything absolutely perfect, and then they missed the layup. Hit the backboard from the corner, and off the rim, almost went in. Canny shot won't go. Rosa gets hit, she'll go to the free throw line. Looking to end a 7-0 run for the Bulldogs. Makes them both. That ends that 7-0 run. Gets the Big Blue back within 3. Perry right down the lane. Overshot the runway. She was going all the way to the basket, and then she decided to dish it off to Ruiz, but threw it up over her head. Hustling back is Dorsey, but she fell to the floor, and they call it travel. It's a tough call because she fell down. She didn't stand back up again. Usually they wait until she stands back up again. Almost stolen away. Now it's stolen away. Dorsey picked off the pass. DeGrande takes it away from her. Rosa waits for everybody to go by and lays it in. So 4 in a row by Rosa. Gets Swampscott back within 1. Greedy for 3. That ends that little 4-point run by Rosa. Can't hit the shot. She thought she got fouled. She probably did. It got knocked out by Swampscott. Malin Echeverria in the game. Swampscott wants a timeout. 4:17 left in the first half. And it's 15-11, the Bulldogs. We mentioned they're trying to get back to 500, looking to go 3-3. Here in the early season. We got tournaments going on all over the place. Swampscott Big Blue won the Jets Christmas tournament down at the Lint Arena. St. Mary's boys hockey team won beat Hingham, beat Austin Prep, won the big tournament over in Saugus. The Jets got back on the winning side with a win in the Consolation of their Christmas tournament. And the first time, I don't know if it's ever been done before. The Swampscott Big Blue hockey team, they won the Jets Christmas tournament without officially winning a game. They tied the Jets, one after overtime, one in a shootout. They tied Northeast, and after overtime, they won in a shootout. And both games go into the books as a tie. They won the tournament, but officially they didn't win a game. Echeverria down the lane. Looked like she took about 4 running steps, but she's... And Swampscott throws it away. Weedy looking for a foul, they don't get it. And we're at an emphatic foul called by the referee. English going to be at the line shooting 1-on-1. Rapley. Swampscott's over the limit. English still has 2 to waste. In and out. And she just took 3 running steps with the rebound and made the pass out. They didn't call it. DeGrande trying to get loose, can't. Rosa trying to go inside to Canny. Canny gets fouled. Boy, that's a little bit different. Rosa is probably the biggest player that Swampscott has. She was at the top of the circle trying to go underneath the Canny, who's the smallest player on the floor. Probably her and Dorsey for English. Rosa ducks her head, can't hit the shot. She's looking for a foul. She doesn't get it. Echeverria again took steps. She made a great play. She went in, she got stuck, she couldn't get the shot off. She found a brew underneath for the easy layup, but they called Echeverria for taking steps. Rosa's shot no good. Rapley with the rebound. Guidi pushing it up. Tipped away from her. Rapley kept it alive. Guidi gets it back. Guidi trying to direct traffic. Looking to go to the basket. She took steps. Rosa high arcing three off the rim. It hit the guide wire up over the backboard, out of play. So Rosa ran 4 in a row to get Swampscott back within 12 to 11. And then English has run 5 in a row to get up to 17 to 11. A bruised fall away off the rim, no good. Rosa with the rebound. Down court to Kearney. Off the rim, no good. It's loose, nobody picked it up. Perry takes it away. And Perry's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line for 1-on-1. Off the rim twice, no good. Rapley with another rebound. She does a nice job inside. Nice, good look. A brew breaking to the basket. We're going to tie up. It'll be Swampscott's basketball. Good look by Rapley. Good break to the basket by a brew. But she just bobbled it enough that Swampscott was able to tie her up for a jump ball. Stolen away. They gave that one away. And trying to go to the basket. Manning took 2 long strides without putting the ball on the floor. DeGrande from way outside, off the rim, no good. A brew with the rebound. Very low scoring first half. Guidi can't hit the shot. Kearney pushing it back the other way. Too strong. A brew with the rebound. 1 minute and counting left in the first half. Swampscott's going to man out of that zone. They try to go to a brew off her fingertips, picked off by DeGrande. Kearney's really stuck. Nice job by Kearney bouncing it off a brew. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 20 seconds on the game clock. Shot too strong. The putback is good by Tremendous. Just as she let the ball go, the shot clock went off. Shot no good. They were looking for Guidi to take the shot. So Swampscott closed within 12 to 11 after English ran a 7-0 run to get a 5-point lead. And then English ran 5 in a row. And that buzzer beater by Tremendous gets Swampscott a little bit closer. It's English 17, Swampscott 13 at halftime. Welcome back, as we're just about set to start the second half of this first Consolation game, the girls' version. Swampscott led 7-5 at the end of one. English went on a 7-0 run to open up a 5-point lead. Rosa scored 4 in a row to get them back within a point. English ran 5 in a row to get their biggest lead of the day at 6, 17-11. And then that shot clock buzzer beater by Tremendous got the last 2 points for Swampscott, and that's where we are now, 17-13. A brood down the lane, can't hit it. The ball goes to the floor. DeGrande winds up with it. Rosa going to the basket. The foul will be on Guidi. Rosa will go to the line for 2. Rosa led all scorers. She had 9 of the 13 for Swampscott. Guidi had 6 for the Lady Bulldogs. Off the rim, no good. He's got double digits with 10. Swampscott with that 3-quarter 2-2-1 trap. Hill lets it fly. Abreu tried to save it and couldn't. Almost stolen away. Candy saved it. They get it to Sprigg. She gives it to Rosa. Stolen away. Mannon. Off the rim, no good. Tipped by Rosa right into Rapley. Mannon shot too strong. Rapley with another rebound. And she got hit and knocked down. She's got a few rebounds. Not that big, but she gets very good position inside. Blocked nicely by Rosa. Shot won't go. Abreu was there for the rebound. It bounced. Seems like it bounced forever off the rim, and it fell out. Rosa to the basket. Can't hit it. Rosa went down. She got hit around the midsection. She's up. Now she's holding both hands. The trainer out to check on her. She'll get replaced by Guidi. She went strong to the basket and she went down hard. And they're checking her hand and her wrist. Blocked nicely by Stout. The ball goes to the floor. It'll be Swampscott's basketball. Kenny, nice pass inside to Guidi. I don't know how she even saw Guidi. She was in among the trees and she dumped it off. Guidi strong to the basket. For the second time in the game, Swampscott cut it to a point, and Guidi answered with a basket. Off the rim, no good. DeGrande lets it fly. Off the rim, no good. Guidi lost it, gets it back. Left-hander, no good. Manning inside for a rebound and gets hit. She'll be at the line for two. So the lead balloons back to 4. And now 5 as Manning makes them both. Rosa is back in. They go over the top to Guidi. Rosa to the basket, drops it in. She made her presence felt right away. He's got 12 of their 18. Dorsey lets it fly. No good. Sprague had it. Get tipped to Kearney. Almost taken away by Guidi. Kearney, boy, she can fly. Again, she found Guidi under the basket. They combine once again. Another nice pass by Kearney. Shot no good. Abreu spins and drops it in. Nice little spin move by Stacy Abreu. Over the top to Guidi. And it goes out off Guidi. Halfway through and counting this third period. Perry gets shut off. Perry from the corner, too strong. DeGrande pushing it up. Somehow it went in. It looked like she hit the bottom of the rim and it popped up over and went in. Tough shot by Guidi. Follow is blocked, and Swampscott has a chance to get the lead for the first time in a long time. Swampscott wants a timeout. Swampscott led 7-5 at the end of 1. English went on a 7-0 run to take their first lead, and they haven't been behind since. But now Swampscott with a chance. They're down a point and they have the basketball. 3:06 left in the third period. Swampscott looking for their first win. And we mentioned English trying to get back to 500 at 3-3. It'll be the same lineup in the Consolation for the boys. English, and instead of Swampscott, it will be Lynn Tech. It's both classical and St. Mary's boys and girls in the championship finals. This is the annual Walter Boverini tournament. One of the nicest people you would ever meet in your entire life. Great personality, great gentleman. He had great status in the state, in the Senate. Great status here in the city, but you wouldn't know it. He was down to earth. Very friendly, easy to get along with. And would do anything he could for you, as long as he could. If he didn't get it done, it wasn't from lack of effort. Weenie turnaround, can't hit it. Mannon rips it away from Sprague. Guidi pushes it up. Guidi lets it fly. In and out. That went down and came back out again. Dorsey knocked it out. They changed the shot clock back to 30 because it was kicked out. Rosa got hit in the face. She went up the air to get the ball, and she got hit in the face. Rosa thinks she's in a MASH unit. She went out with her wrist. Now she got hit around the eye, in the face. Over the top to Guini. From way outside, no good. Perry comes away with it. Gets shut off. Guidi down the lane, gets hit. She'll go to the free throw line. She needs this one for double digits. She's got 9. Now she's got 10. And another one of those bounce passes. You threw it right at the feet of Stout. And she kicked it away, but luckily for Swampscott, they got touched by an English player. Swampscott gets it back. DeGrande way up off the top of the backboard. Tipped around a couple of times. Guini wound up on the floor and she knocked it out of bounds. 2 minutes and counting left in this third period. English by 3. Guidi down the lane, can't hit it. A Brew right there to pick it off and lay it in. Guidi's shot went way up in the air, didn't hit a thing, it dropped right into the lap of a Brew, had the easy layup. Off Guidi, but she tracks it down and now dribbles it out of bounds. Trying to get control of it. Caitlin Leonard saying she got fouled. He tried to go inside and get knocked out by Rosa. Dorsey shot off the rim, no good. Abreu took the rebound away and took steps. Did a nice job taking it away from Stout. Sprague will come back. Trebendis comes back for the Big Blue. Perry took it away. They're going to call Perry for a foul. Rosa tracks it down. Rosa saved that pass. Can't hit it. Manning with another strong rebound. Dorsey winds up with it. Weedy to the basket, has it blocked and knocked away. Rosa, 1-on-4. And we're going to get a foul against English for reaching. They forgot to shut the clock off. They're trying to get the clock back to where it should be. They put it back to 28 seconds. The fans were screaming at the clock operator. He left the clock running. Rosa gets the inbounds pass. Shot clock is off. Kenny from the corner. Knocked it down for three. High arcing shot, got nothing but net, and she got hit besides. And the clock is still running. They're trying to straighten out where they're going to put it back to. Canny is going to get them back with a point if she completes this 4-point play. She's been all over the court. She can up and down, flying. They put it back at 12 seconds. Shot no good. Dorsey comes away with it. Stolen away by Rosa, and she lays it in. And we're dead even at 27. 27-27. It was 23-22. English ran 5 to make it 20. Ran 4 to make it 27-22. Swampscott runs the last 5, and right now we've shrunk the game down to 8 minutes. We started dead even, and right now we're dead even. It's Classical 27, Swampscott 27 at the end of 3. So Swampscott got 13 points in the first half. They got 14 in the third period. That big play by Rosa. English had the basketball, leading by 2. And Rosa just took it away, walked in, laid it in. So English went on that 4-0 run to open up a 5-point lead. And then Swampscott scored the last 5 points of the period. And we're dead even at 27. Eight minutes of basketball in regulation. Weedy can't hit it. Tipped away by Sprague. Perry lets it fly off the rim, no good. Rosa with it. Swampscott can get the lead first time since way back in the first period. Kenny hit that big three. Rosa squeezes in. It went down, came back out again. Shot no good. Sprague kept it alive. And now Guidi pushing it up. Throws it in. Bounce pass. Rapley had it. Knocked it away. Couldn't recover it before it went out of bounds, but good defense knocking it away. Trebendis would have had an easy layup. A minute in to this fourth period. English by 2. Grande doesn't hit anything. Kenny saved it off the rim. A Brew with the rebound. Mannon bring it up. Perry with the basketball. A Brew from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. 6 inches short of hitting that shot. Grande, it goes out of bounds. Kenny hustled, tried to save it and couldn't. A Brew from way outside. Off the rim again. She's 6 inches short of having 2 really nice shots. Kenny strong to the basket and laid it in. Went right up against the Brew. The underhand layup. Two big plays by Kenny in the game. Guidi took steps. Fake right, fake left. Didn't put the ball on the floor. You can do that if you do it with 1 foot. You can't do it if you do it with both feet. They go up top to Trebendis. Rosa thought about it, didn't take it. Again, Swampscott can get the lead. Rosa drops it off to Sprague, can't hit it. Tipped up, Mannon with the rebound. Perry looking to push it up. Rosa slows her down. Tough shot by Mannon, rebound by Trebendis. Up court. Rosa stripped away. What a nice play by Rapley. Just took the ball away. And now Rosa takes it away. Walks in and missed a shot. And we're going to foul on the floor. Rosa's taking a beating in this game. Rapley made a great play, just took it away. Stole the ball, as they say. And then Rosa took it back. Swampscott has 3 fouls to waste. Swampscott will be shooting free throws the rest of the way because English, the next foul will put them over the limit. Stolen away, Manning. Stolen back by Canny. Boy, she's come up big in the second half. 2 big baskets, now a big steal. Halfway through and counting. De Grande too strong, a Brew at the rebound. Guidi pushing it up. Too strong with the layup. Loose on the floor. Guidi dives and gets it, and Mackenzie Charles calls timeout and saves the ball. Guidi sliding on the floor, hustling. Canny coming up with big plays. Rosa getting beat up. .347 left in regulation. We're tied at 29. The end of that third period, it was English by 1. They went on a 4-0 run, opened up a 5-point lead. Their biggest lead of the game was 6. Back in the second period, they got it to 5, and then thanks to Rosa, Swampscott ran the last 5 points of the third period and tied it at 27. And they matched baskets. A nice little layup by Canny and a nice layup by Guidi. And we're dead even at 29. So English will have the basketball. Every possession important now. A Brew is going to get called for an illegal screen. She set the screen for Guidi. Mackenzie Charles being very vociferous with the official. The official is saying screen was moving. Mackenzie Charles says that's correct, but there wasn't contact. Now, they were about to give free throws, but it's an offensive foul, so they don't get free throws, even though English is over the limit. So I sound like a broken record, but again, Swampscott has a chance since way back in the first period to get the lead. Stolen away by Guidi. Off the rim, no good. Rosa gets shut off. Ten seconds and counting on the shot clock. They got to get it up. Rosa got fouled. She'll be at the line with a chance to give Swampscott the lead. Off the rim, no good. The best she can do is give Swampscott a 1-point lead. Both teams have missed a lot of free throws. She makes one. Swampscott by 1. Guidi too strong. A Brew at the follow can't get it. Coming away with it is Rosa. What a game she's played. Besides being battle-scarred. The ball goes to the floor. We got a foul. And Rose is going to be back at the free throw line for 1-on-1. .238 left the rest of the way. Swampscott will be shooting 2 as Guidi picks up her 4th foul. Makes the first, she'll get the bonus. She's got 16 of their 31. So obviously she's got half their points. This is the biggest lead Swampscott has had since they led 7-5 at the end of 1. They lead now by 3. Man, and that's a tough shot. Almost an impossible. I should say it was an impossible shot. English gets the ball back. Around the rim and out. And there's Rosa again. She ripped the rebound away, and then she took steps. Are they going to call a foul? This is not going to sit well with English. The official again, the official called a travel on Rosa. They're going to stay with the travel. That would have been World War III if they called a foul. There's only been one official making most of the calls, and that's the female official. Guidi is back in the game. Boy, that man, and she gets the ball, she's going to the basket. She doesn't care if there's 4, 5, or 6 people in front of her. There was no place to go. She ran into 4 white shirts, but she got a break because they called a foul. She's going to get 2 at the line. Swampscott still has 2 fouls to waste. Doesn't get the bounce. Torsi is in, Guidi's coming out. That's for offense, defense. A Brew with the rebound. Can't hit the shot. Manning with the rebound. Can't hit the shot. It went out off English. They had 2 layups and couldn't make either one. Swampscott will take their time. Time is on their side. As I say that, a 3 by Rosa. She's got 20 points, and it's a 6-point lead. And English wants a timeout. Just as I said, they'll take time, run the clock, because they got a lead. They're up 3 with 2 minutes left. They'll run some time. Rosa steps back and throws a huge 3-point basket. Rosa's got 11 points in the second half. She's got 20 of their 35. And she's going to be very sore in the morning. She's been bounced all over the place. .151 left in this game. Swampscott, their 3rd game on this Lynn Classical court. They played Classical twice It came up empty twice. Now they're looking for their first win. Taking on the Bulldogs in the consolation round. English had a big opportunity. They had 2 rebounds for 2 layups, and they missed them both. Guidi from outside, doesn't hit off the rim, no good. Tremendous with the rebound. Knocked out by the Bulldogs. 1.5 minutes, Swampscott by 6. And if English fouls, Swampscott goes to the line for 2. Guidi can't foul, she's got 4. Swampscott wants a timeout. Rosa was just about set to throw up another 3. .118 left. English was in the driver's seat at near the end of the 3rd period, leading by 5. And Rosa made a rush. Canny hit a big 3-point basket. And they closed to tie it at 27. It was tied at 29. And now Swampscott has scored 6 in a row. All 6 by Rosa. 3 free throws and a 3-point basket. English needs 2 possessions. They both have to be 3s. And they also have to stop Swampscott, who has the basketball. Stolen away. And almost re-stolen by Canny. She stepped in and got a piece of it, but couldn't hold on. They've got to get Hill back in. She's a potential 3-point shooter. They need 2 possessions. Both of them have to be 3s. And they got to go a little bit quicker than they're going. Guidi can't hit it. Rosa with the rebound. Swampscott's going to get their first win of the season in the Boverini Consolation. Canny gets stuck. Finds Sprague. And we got a foul against English. And that's going to put, I think, Sprague at the line shooting 2. Off the rim with the first one. That one goes. Guidi's going to go to the free throw line. Mackenzie Charles gets hit for a technical foul. Screaming about the clock. So Greedy will get hurt 2. Swampscott will get 2 for the technical. And Swampscott will get the ball. So they'll clear everybody out. Greedy will get 2. That ends a 7-0 run. And now Rosa will get 2 at the line. They just called another technical on Mackenzie Charles, and they tell him he's got to get out of the gym. The official that just made the call for the tackle hasn't made a call all day. They're waiting now. They've ejected Mackenzie Charles with the technicals. He's not leaving. He's still coaching. By now, this is kind of silly now because this game is over. Swampscott's won the game. There's only 33 seconds left. They're leading by 5. So they might just as well leave, calm things down. I think they're waiting for Mackenzie Charles to leave the gym. So Swampscott's going to get 4 free throws and the basketball. The game has been over for a while. There's no sense, just adding to the agony. Mackenzie Charles should just walk away. Billy Devon, the tournament director, is telling him. Billy Devon talking to Mackenzie Charles. He's now going to leave the gym. I think it's the Swampscott fans who are cheering. But it was a little, too little, too late. I know he's very upset over losing this game, but you got to show a little bit of decorum, I think. Rosa misses the first. It's academic. They're going to get 4 free throws and the basketball. They're leading by 5. And she makes that one. She'll get 2 more. 3 out of 4. And they have the basketball. And they have to foul right away, but again, it's academic. Tremendous at the line. Missed the first. And missed the second. Abreu got blocked by Sprague, she'll go to the line. Missed the first. And missed the second. Tipped around, we got a jump ball, it'll be Swampscott basketball. The coach is out on the court. I don't know what he's doing. Abreu had Sprague a handful of shirt pulling on it. They fouled Tremendous. And this is just, you know, delaying the obvious. The last minute has taken a month. 5 fouls on Tommy Hill. Tremendous gets 2. This is the first. Hill is staying on the floor. She fouled out. She might as well stay too. She stepped over the line, it doesn't count. This has been the most bizarre game we've done in a long time. Hill fouled out. She's still on the floor. Man and high off the backboard. Abreu can't hit it. Abreu gets it back and lays it in. The buzzer sounds. And this game finally comes to an end. Swampscott led at the end of 1, 7-5. English went on a 7-0 run to open up a 5-point lead. Swampscott cut it to a point. English ran the fast 5 straight, got their biggest lead of the game, 17-11. Swampscott scored the last basket, made it 17-13 at halftime. It was a runs again, a 1-point game for English. They ran 4 in a row to get a 5-point lead. Swampscott ran the last 5 to tie it at 27-27. They both got a basket to make it 29-29 in the 4th period. Swampscott went on a 7-0 run, extended it to 10-2 to open up a 39-31 lead. The last basket by Abreu cut it to 39-33, and that was the final score. For Swampscott, Rosa was the story. She scored 23. Canny had that big 3-point basket and a couple of steals. On the other side, Dorsey had 3. Perry had 2. Echeverria had 2. Rapley had 1, Manning had 2. Abreu played very well with a few rebounds and 9 points. And Guidi was the big scorer with 14 points for the Lady Bulldogs as they'll drop to 2 and 4. Swampscott picks up their first win of the season. They do it in the consolation round of the Boverini tournament, which is now in the books. Swampscott with that big fourth quarter push. They got their first lead since way back in the first period, and they pushed it to as many as 8. It winds up 6. Swampscott 39, English 33. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.